picks against the spread first.
Ooh.
Week 1. NFL football is back, Jack. And we begin. We're going to do Cowboys-Eagles first, right?
Hey.
Tonight
That's
in Lincoln
correct.
Financial Field, the world champion, defending champion, Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, host the Micah Parsons-less Dallas Cowboys. I don't have the spread in front of me because it's not on the sheet of paper, but let's start with
It's all
picks
in
against the spreads. Sedano.
I can read them for you if you'd like.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lindsay. Yeah, you host this. Go.
All right, so we got Cowboys at Eagles, and the Eagles, it's -8.5. Yikes. Quite a lot there.
Yikes. Campy, what are you thinking about this one?
I am going to play this game tonight, and the way I'm going to play it is I'm going to take Dallas to cover. I think Philadelphia wins, but division rivalry game, opening night, all the emotion for the Eagles, getting their celebration of their Super Bowl, the crowd going nuts. I just think Dallas comes in, the chip on their shoulder of losing their best defensive player. I don't know that Dallas can win this game on the road, but I think they can keep it within 7 points. So I think this is a 7-point win for Philadelphia, like a 28-21, 28-24 kind of game. I'll take Dallas to cover.
So here's what I'm going to say. I think that
Wait,
people
Cappy, you forgot to give us your number.
Yeah, what's the number?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Because,
pardon me.
wait. So the way we do this, for those that are listening to this for the first time, we pick 5 games against the spread. And then we assign a confidence vote to it, okay? And that's how we tally our scores week by week and at the end of the season. So because there are 5 games, for example, the game you're most confident in picking against the spread, you will assign it a 5. The game you're least confident in picking against the spread, you will assign it a 1, and so on and so forth in between. So go ahead, Cappy.
So I'm going to give the Cowboys, I'm going to take the 8.5 points. I'm going to take the Cowboys, and my confidence meter is right in the middle. I'll give it a 3.
Okay, so I will say this. If the Eagles were to have one weakness, I think, this season, okay, on defense, maybe not even call it a weakness. It would be a question mark, right? It would be their secondary, Cappy. And I think because of the addition of George Pickens, and, we've talked enough about how, he can rock the boat a little bit on a roster occasionally, but he's got CeeDee Lamb next to him. So... And Dak Prescott, the Cowboys win 7-10 last year. But the Cowboys, when Dak Prescott is in the lineup, is good. And he was not in the lineup a ton last year because of injury issues he was dealing with. In the previous 3 regular seasons prior to last year, Cowboys win 36-15. Okay? Now, do I think that they're a playoff team? Probably not. But do I think they're going to be in the hunt? Yes. And I still think it's a division game. That's a big number on the road, okay? And I just think, to me, this game is a lot closer in week 1 with all this time to prepare. So I'm going to give the Cowboys, I'm going to take the Cowboys plus the 8.5 as well. I'm going to make that my 5, man.
Nice.
Wow.
Nicely done. Gutsy play. Good.
All right, Bergie, what
Who's
about
next?
you?
So I'm totally with Cappy on this because of that it's in division, it's the Cowboys and how they're playing, and I just don't – I feel like I'm going to go with the Cowboys on this one as well, but I'm not that confident. I'm right in the same vein as Cappy with my 3.
Baseball.
All right, I'm going to go with my guy DeAndre, who's a big Eagles fan, because I know he's listening. So I'm going to pick the Eagles, and I'm going to make that my 4.
Ooh.
I'll take the Eagles, and I'm going to make that my 5.
Ooh.
Stinking Cowboys.
Brianna, what
Yeah.
about you?
Give me the Eagles in my 5 as well. Let's go.
Okay, wow.
Flag
Coming out
system.
hot.
All right, next one. We got the Chiefs -3.5 at the Chargers in Brazil. So it doesn't really matter. It's neutral field, but that's what, the Chargers are technically the home team. So, Cappy, you go first.
Well, I said it earlier. I wouldn't be really surprised if the Chargers win this game, but of course, there's no chance on God's green earth that I would ever pick them to win this game. I'll take the Chiefs. I'll lay the 3.5. I don't feel overly confident about it. I'll give it my 2.
All right, Bergie, how about you go next?
Again, right with Cappy. I have the Chiefs with my 2.
All right, Brianna, how about you?
Give me the Chiefs at 4.
Oh, 4. I thought you do Niners 4.
We don't have a Niners.
We don't have a Niners
That's right,
game.
that's
Exactly.
right.
Damn it.
Good point.
The Niners will be my
He's-
5, by the way.
Niner gang.
All right,
Bang, bang.
Christopher Morales.
Just to screw with Cappy, I'm going to take the Chargers and make it my 4.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you really look at it historically, Andy Reid does a really good job week 1 of like unveiling new wrinkles into what he does year over year. And he certainly is capable of doing that here. But, as much as I think the new revamped offensive line for the Chiefs will be good as the season goes along, they do have a rookie left tackle in Josh Simmons, okay? And Rasheed Rice, as I mentioned earlier, is suspended for the start of the season, 6 games, okay? The Chargers defense under Jesse Minter, Cappy, okay, has been pretty good historically. Historically, because remember, he came from the Ravens, at limiting explosive plays. So I feel like defenses tend to be ahead of offenses. And here's another thing that I don't think people are talking about. I still believe Patrick Mahomes, when push comes to shove, if I needed to win one game for my life, I would.
Mahomes is the best. Mahomes. Mahomes.
Thank you.
That's a
Pepper.
long drop, man.
Yeah. No, it's good though. It's good. I would still probably pick him, but I don't think this is like the week where, because of the rookie left tackle, because he doesn't have all the weapons he normally would have. Hollywood Brown is coming off a big injury from last year, right? In the wide receiving core. I still think there are some questions in the passing game against a quality defense, which was the number 1 defense in the league last year, and has a good defensive coordinator like Jesse Minter. Here's an interesting stat, okay, I found on Patrick Mahomes, okay? Of the 42 quarterbacks who had at least 200 dropbacks last year, only Gardner Minshew and Tua Tagovailoa, who only played half the season, okay, had a lower average of air yards per attempt than Mahomes last year. And this is a thing that we've started to see little by little in his career.
Wait, can you repeat that? It was a little confusing for me.
42 quarterbacks played at least 200 dropbacks last year.
Okay.
Only Gardner Minshew and Tua Tagovailoa threw the ball shorter distances than Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, got it.
So air yards per attempt, okay, where the ball travels. And I just think it's hard to win games against a good defense and a good DC when you're having to basically play it in a phone booth. So I'm going to take the Chargers because it's 3.5. The half is really what sold me.
Got that hook, huh?
You get the hook.
He got me the JT the Brick Fish hook on that one.
Oh, come on.
And that's my 4 as well.
All right,
wow.
I'm going with the Chargers as well, but that's just my 1, so don't get too excited, Cap.
Okay, got it.
All right, next one. We've got the Raiders. Oh, yeah, Jorge went. Yeah,
4
Raiders at the Patriots. Patriots -2.5. Oh, okay. Two kind of bad teams, I guess, right? Maybe. So let's go first with Briones. How about you go first?
Give me the Raiders at 1. Raiders.
Oh, yikes. Greg?
Yeah, because they're going across the country. I've seen them go to New York too many times and play a bad team in the Jets and get beat. So they don't play well on the road and going cross country. I still think the Raiders are going to win this game, and they're better than the Patriots, but I have them as my 1.
All
Ask everybody to do me a favor here, because since we're on YouTube, help me out with my fashion. For Raider Cap is in the house, Bergie.
Let's go, Raider Cap.
Okay. Raider Cap's got a whole bunch of new Raider jewelry, and I would love for everybody to tell me which one you think I should be wearing this Sunday. Should I be wearing my Jason in West Las Vegas chain? This is really cool, very icy. George, what do you think about this one that I'm showing you?
I like it. Yeah, Kevin.
He's
You
a
like
big
this
fan.
one? Kind of a tight choker. Then I got this one. This is more. This is more of a longer version.
Doesn't like a tight choker on a Thursday.
Yeah, I need a tight choker. All right, Then I got this nice long one right here. And then this is the big daddy of them all. Take a look at this Raider necklace. Should I be wearing this one right here with the big old chain?
Cap, I
Yeah,
thought you were supposed
that
to be
one.
sending
There
that
you go.
back because it was a present from his wife.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jason in Nevada, this one's staying with me.
Okay.
So I got this one is from Casper Villa. This one is from Tommy. And this one is from Jason in Nevada. And I've also got my Raider Cap hat, which says Big Cappy on the bottom of it. So Raider Cap is ready to go. And with that, let me tell you something right now. I'll spike these freaking necklaces. I got the Raiders on the road, week 1, at the Patriots. And you know what? Pete Carroll, Gino, all right, all my guys going out there this week. You know what? I'll take the Raiders. I'll take the Raiders to cover the 2.5, and I'll put my money where my necklaces are. That's my 5.
Wow.
Oh, going with the 5. I love it, Cap.
Cappy, I'm with you. I got Raiders 5-2 because, Chewy's Raider Chewy now. So, George, what's your pick?
Chewy.
So this one is one of the tougher ones for me. I think the two toughest ones are going to be the Raiders, Patriots, and the Rams and the Texans, to be honest with you. So I look at this, and it's going to be – I think both teams are going to run the ball a lot. I think you're going to see a lot of Travion Henderson. I think you're going to see a lot of Ashton Genty. I think this game will be probably low scoring. I think it probably comes down to a field goal. But what I do is I look at the quarterbacks. And I think Geno Smith, he's a solid quarterback. I think Drake May has a bright future in front of him. And they've done a nice job of kind of revamping things. They brought in Mike Vrabel, who people forget is a great coach. And here's the kicker. Josh McDaniels is back as the OC of the New England Patriots. And that's where he's actually good, not as a head coach.
Yeah. Do it,
So
George. Do it, George.
I'm going to take the Patriots. I'm going to make that my 2.
And just for JT the hack,
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
I'll take the Patriots, but I'm going to make that my 1.
All right.
JT the hack.
I knew you were going to do that.
Raider Cap got them all on right now because I know that there's a poll going up in the YouTube video right now about which one of the – I got them all on right now, boy.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I send you a pic of Chewy and his Raider Chewy bandana that he's got. All right, next one. Lions at Packers. And the Packers -1.5. That's going to be close spreads. I don't know there, guys. Cappy, what are you thinking?
Well, you know that I love Dan Campbell, and you know that I am a
How about a little kick ass on 3? 1, 2, 3.
kick ass, and you know that I'm a Jared Goff guy. So, as much as there's been all this hype on the Packers, honestly, I'm not really looking for much out of Micah Parsons this week. I think he'll dress. I think he'll try to go, but I don't know how impactful he'll be based on this back injury that he's been dealing with. I've been watching a lot of these practice videos, and he looks like he's okay, but I don't know. Something tells me I don't trust guys who don't do anything in the preseason. I don't expect a lot from him. You know what? I'll go out on a limb here. I'll take the Lions to cover the 1.5, and actually I think the Lions will win the game outright, and that will be my... I think I only have a 2 and a 4 left. That'll be my 2.
Hey, that's a hell of a job, man.
Hey, thanks a hell of a lot, Coach.
All right, Christopher, what do you got?
I will take the Packers to cover and a win. I guess they don't need to cover. They just need to win, and that's my 2.
All right, Berg.
So I have the Lions also, just like Cap, but that's because the Packers wide receivers are all banged up. There's like 3 or 4 of their top guys all on IL. It's going with different guys on the line there. Christian Watson's hurt. A couple other guys are hurt. I like the Lions here, and I'm going to go big on the Lions. I've got the Lions with 4.
Hey, that's a hell of a job, man.
Even after the heartbreak of the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
Huh?
no, I think they come back, and they come back strong. Jameer Gibbs, David Montgomery, they're both just a tremendous back.
Jorge, what do you got?
Yeah, they're tremendous. Give me the Lions at 2.
Tremendous.
Tremendous.
All right, Sedano, who you got?
So, look, I think Greg brings up a good point in regards to the Packers' receiving core. But, I do think that Jaden Reed's going to play. Matthew Golden, the kid they drafted out of Texas, is a stud. Like, that guy is going to make an instant impact.
Got him on my fantasy team.
Yeah, Tucker Kraft is one of the, top 6 or 7 tight ends in the sport, in my opinion. And Jordan Love, while he's had his ups and downs, has shown a level of consistency overall. They've shown a level of consistency overall as an offense in his 2 years starting. That's pretty impressive. They've been the 6th and 4th most efficient offenses in the sport, despite having a young guy who's still trying to find his way. Here's the other thing. You talk about maybe the issues in the wide receiving core, and I get that to an extent. To me, the 2 bigger issues are with the Lions. They're replacing 2 coordinators, okay? Both their coordinators last year, Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, have gone on to be head coaches with the Jets and Bears, respectively. So to me, that's a huge deal that you have to replace your coordinators. I remember the Eagles a couple years ago had to replace 2 coordinators after they lost their head coaches to the Colts and Arizona Cardinals, respectively, and they struggled mightily at times, okay? So especially with a division opponent on the road, and I haven't even mentioned that Frank Ragnow, their starting center, retired. So, that's not a small thing, the guy who calls out all the calls for the offensive line. I think the Packers win this game in a close one, and I'm going to make that my 3.
All right, I'm going to go with Detroit, and that's going to be my 2 because I'm a big Dan Campbell fan.
How about a little kick ass on 3? 1, 2, 3. Kick ass.
All right, last one, Texans at Rams. Rams minus 3.5. Berg, let's start with you.
The only one I got left. I'm a Raiders fan. I love the Rams, but I'm a Raiders fan. But I just think that this team, how they're going to come out, they have Devontae Adams now with Puka Nacua. Their defense was one of the best defenses in the league last year. I think they come out fresh with Matthew Stafford. I got them winning this game, and I got them winning it going away. They're my 5.
Ooh, that's a big one.
No.
Nice,
Hold on a second.
nice, Bergie.
I thought he already used his 5 on the
I did
Raiders.
not. I had
No, he used a 4 on his Raiders.
Oh,
no.
my bad.
I used a 1 on my Raiders.
you're right, you're right.
2
My
on the
bad,
Chiefs,
y'all. My bad,
3
y'all.
on the Cowboys, 4
My
on the
bad, y'all.
Lions, 5 on the
Filthy
Rams.
Scumbag, Cap.
My bad, y'all.
Why?
Hey,
What
Bergie, I
are
thought
you
you put your
doing?
money
What are
with
you
your
trying to
mouth.
do to the kid there?
I thought you put your money where your mouth was on the Raiders like I did.
You did. I said I've seen
You
them
put
go
your
across
chains.
country so many
That's right.
times and lose
Do you
to the
listen
Jets.
to what he said?
I guess I wasn't listening.
I don't trust the Raiders on the East Coast. That's all
I
I
have
know.
to start keeping score here.
Christopher, what do you think about the Rams?
Well, I
That's
told
what Lindsay's doing.
I
I
got it
told,
on the spreadsheet, Cap. I'll share it with you.
I told my BFF, Les Snead at training camp, to his face, I said, I'm taking you guys 14-3. And he said, you're a mighty positive person. I said, well, I almost died, Les. That is why I'm taking the Rams, and that's my 3.
He came back from the dead.
Is it me?
Yeah, George, your turn.
Okay, I think this one is going to be played in the mud a little bit. I just
The mud
I-
of the field of SoFi Stadium.
yeah, I mean, in the sense of it's going to be defensive oriented. I think D'Amico Ryans, as we've talked about, has had some success against the Rams, and I think that the Rams defense, as Kevin Demoff pointed out earlier, has done a really nice job as the season progressed. Last year, they had 17 sacks in the postseason alone, which was tops in the league. So while it doesn't always necessarily carry over, I think that group is going to be leading the charge, I think, in a big way. The Rams have also kind of been a team that's felt their way through the regular season early on a little bit at times. But again, a worthy opponent. I don't love the game. I think it's the hardest one to pick. I'm going to take the Rams, but I'm not like ultra confident about it. I'm going to make that my 1.
No, not really.
All right, Brunos, what do you got?
So I'm excited about this one because I'll be here Sunday at 11:30 for the pregame. You can catch that with Travis and Sua on the pregame show. But I'll take the Rams at my 3.
All right. I've also got Rams 3 because I only have that left, and I think that the Texans, I hate them because they beat the Browns in the playoffs 2 years ago. So, Cappy, what do you got?
Well, I will be at the Rams home opener on Sunday. And then, Chris, I think I am going to come over to Hollywood Park Casino with you for the postgame.
Oh, you are? So it'll
Yeah.
be Travis, Sua, me, and you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to come hang out.
It's an extravaganza.
You
Yeah,
should
be
send
great.
Key a picture of Sua and Cappy.
Yeah.
Who's Keyshawn?
Oh, wow. Hey, listen, I'll say this about the Rams. The thing that excites me most about the Rams, in particular in Game 1, is that they're going into this season with a healthy offensive line. And it took a little bit of time for them to get their left tackle back, but he's back. He's healthy. As Sean McVay has said, he's done everything he needs to do to get himself healthy. As long as Matthew Stafford is putting on a uniform, I expect Matthew Stafford to go out there and do the things that he does. You give him a new toy with Devontae Adams. You give him a healthy offensive line. You give him a re-signed Kyron Williams. I think the Rams' offense is going to be excellent. And as far as defensively, we talk about all these young guys that they have drafted over the years, but in free agency this year, they went out and they got a big run stopper. So I love the Rams' defense. I said the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. I might as well just go for it. I'll take the Rams to cover the 3.5, and that is my 4 because that's all I got left. Put on my Rams hat, took off my Raider gear. I'm part of the Ramily. I'll see everybody on Sunday.
Yeah.
at the Rams game.
That hook, Cappy, the 3.5 part is the part, much like the hook helped me on the other side on one of the earlier picks with who was the second game we picked? Oh, with the Chiefs and the Chargers. The hook scares me with the Rams. If it was like 2.5, I would feel more confident. The 3.5, that hook scared me.
Well, the hook brings you back, as Blues Traveler once said, remember?
Yeah, but the hook does bring
the
you
heart
back.
will bring you
but
back.
that's why only my 1 on the Rams.
What'd you
this
say,
week.
Cappy? The
I
hoof?
thought the heart will bring you back.
Well, the heart does bring, but so does the hook.
And the hook.
And the hoof. Hi,
Are we talking fish hook here, or are we
You
talking
have me on
what
your
kind of
show
hook?
To berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Oh, leave this guy alone, will you? That's one of my best pals.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He would cut your throat in a second for another hour of airtime on Sirius.
Would he really?
Probably.
Hey, let me talk to everybody about the East Central Hotel.
I'm glad I got Sedano to laugh on that one.
Yeah.